Everybody, this is Dave here. Doing a little quick vlog while it's on my mind. Everything I do pretty much is on the fly, as I get bombarded with everyday tasks and forget. So I'm going to do it now while I'm thinking about it. It's in regards to divorce, my ex-wife, my children, and everything in between. I'm doing these vlogs to help myself and maybe those of you out there are going through the same thing. The way I like to put it is my pain is your gain. If I can help you guys avoid some of my mistakes and some mistakes that are being put upon me, then I've accomplished something. That's what it's all about, learning from your mistakes and moving forward. So, this past weekend I had the kids. I get them every other weekend. It was a great weekend. A good time with the kids. Very good visit, like always. Try to keep it that way. I try to make every moment as positive and uplifting and fun as possible. Let's see, on Saturday, I was contacted by the kid's mother's fiance. Maybe it was Thursday or Friday when he contacted me and asked me if, since he's in town, he lives out of state. He lives like 6 to 10 hours away. And he's in town. He wanted to see the kids because he's not going to be available for another couple of months to see them. A few weeks, months, something like that. So he asked if, if he could pick them up, him and their mother, and have them 2 hours for dinner Saturday night. So I complied. No big deal. You know, I've finally gotten to a point where I accept the fact that he's going to be in their lives. He seems to be a positive aspect on them so far. So I'm going to roll with it. I'm genuinely okay with it. I have to be, for them. I've expressed my dislike for him in the past, and it's done nothing but hurt both the kids. So, I have very opposite goals as far as opposite goals. I have very specific goals for the kids, and that's to treat them fairly, treat them with respect, show them how much I love them, show them how much I would sacrifice and how much I would do as far as changing myself for the betterment of them. Because after all, what parents do, say, how they live their lives is going to reflect upon their children. If I'm making mistakes, how can I expect them not to make mistakes? The same mistakes. Better myself, in turn it'll better my kids. So, meet up, they come to my house to pick up the kids Saturday evening, and all was well. There wasn't any attitudes, there wasn't any awkward vibe. I felt it went well, as far as the pickup goes. Well, my son, when he got in the car, their vehicle, and drove to the restaurant, something changed. I'm not sure. I still am not completely clear about what happened or what was going on in his head, what he was thinking or feeling. But his mood changed drastically. He was saying he was looking forward to seeing their mother's boyfriend, since they hadn't seen him in a while. He was looking forward to it, and he was ready for it, that dinner. As soon as he got in the car, something happened. And I don't know. I don't know if something was said. I don't know if he just changed his mind, but the entire dinner, he didn't eat dinner from what their mother says. He didn't eat dinner. He fussed, was angry, and cried the whole time, the entire time, until he was dropped back off to me. and my daughter says his mood instantly changed back to normal. He was happy when he came back to me. I still don't know what to make of it. You know, I was genuinely hoping that they would both have a good time at dinner there, but they didn't. Well, something was going on with my son. I don't know. I'm sure in the background somewhere he was happy to see their mother's boyfriend. So, the boyfriend leaves Sunday, the day after the dinner date. And he seems to be a balance for their mother as far as calming her down and chilling her out a bit. He's kind of a yin-yang thing going on with them too. He calms her down, chills her out, helps her, you know, act rational. So he leaves and she's back to what I know, the person that I know. Sunday night, Alex, my daughter, decides she wants to stay that night and have me drop them off the following morning. She's out of school for Columbus Day. He's not, but no big deal. I could take him to school and drop him off that morning. So you're going to have to ask your mother. It's between you and her. You can ask her. And, you know, if that's the case, I'm going to pick up some clothes for you too, if you need some clothes when you're back. She asked her mom by text, and all hell broke loose. Her mom blew up, was pissed off. Calls Alex and gets onto her, gets angry with her, irate almost. Alex says, here, she's done with me, she wants to talk to you now. So she hands me the phone line. I took the phone, I knew it was going to happen. I don't know why I took the phone. Glutton for punishment, I guess. So I took the phone. She said, how dare I? She asked me what I said and did to the kids to cause them to want to stay an extra night with me. Okay, I can count barely. I can't even count on two hands how many times, how many days out of the month I have my kids. I get them every other weekend and every Wednesday. So 8 days. 8 days. She wants to stay one extra night, and her mother gets irate. So she says, how dare I, that I should have told my daughter no. And I return and tell their mother that no, this is what she wanted. I had her, you know, ask you. And their mother, a simple yes or no. And she was aware that it could have been a simple yes or no. And either way, it would have been fun with me. So, granted, I would have loved for them to stay that extra night. She was angry. We were out the entire day, Sunday, at a pumpkin patch, having a good time with my girlfriend and her son. We all had a great time all day, and that sparked a little jealousy in their mother. So she was angry at me for it. She said, once again, these words have come up many, many times. It's not fair for you to be the fun parent and me to be the boring, responsible one, or the mean, responsible one. You know what? I'm done hearing that, because I've done and said things that I regret that have put a damper on the weekends that I've been with my kids. Never again. I voiced my opinions about their mother's boyfriend and the predicament that their mother put us all in during the divorce. And I take responsibility just the same for the predicament that we all were put in. You know, it wasn't just her, it wasn't just me, it was both of us. But I take responsibility for my own as well. And get over here. So she can't, she says that she's not going to allow me. I shouldn't be. I will not be the fun parent while she's the mean, responsible one. She is in control and responsible for her own actions while those kids are with her. And if she has a free weekend, which she does, we alternate weekends. When she has a free weekend, the way she spends it is her own choice. And if it's not fulfilled to her satisfaction, that is not anybody's fault but her own. And the same goes for me. And I've realized this early on, that when I have them during the weekends, during my Wednesdays, if I am not at the end of the day satisfied that I did the best for them and we had the best possible visit together, then I have to deal with the consequences of that. And the consequences are feeling broken, unfulfilled. They can give them the best time. Know what the consequences are. The whole goal is just to do my very best while I have them, and not to take anything for granted. I can't do that for their mother. I can only do that for me. She seems to see it different, and it's going to take something drastic to wake her up. My drastic situation has happened. It's woken me up. It's clear as day what the important thing in this life is. Never again will I take my children for granted. Never again will I point the finger at somebody else if I screw up my time with my children. Responsibility, folks. That's what it's all about. Until next time, thanks for watching.